Music never lasts long enough. Hello, everybody. Hello, and good morning to you. I am awake. I am present. This does not necessarily mean that I am all here. But hey, you can't get everything in life, right? Welcome to One and All. I'm making picture frames. Butcher frames. I think I like Buttspot's version of it better than yours, Big Bad Knight. Will, you're late. Also, and hello. Yes, I am late. Tev woke me up. Tev woke me up whenever it was like 9 past time, and I was like, okay, I'll go downstairs and make my freaking breakfast. Game plan for the stream. Keep the jockstrap on the wall until October. Well, I mean, that's a possibility. That being said, there are 9 outstanding tokens on the channel. So, and if you want to do that, if you want to keep it that way, hey, I'm not going to argue. It means that you guys don't get to catch me off guard when I have something on that you'd be better off not seeing, in all honesty. But some of the Legend of Zelda music is a great loop, I feel, but some almost drive me crazy after a couple hours. I think anything would drive me crazy after a couple of hours. Oh, my word. Okay, so let's get back into it, shall we? We'll return to the land of Hyrule. Oh, man. Zora's domain over there. Evening, Willem de Strife. Good evening to you as well, extra happy. That being said, it's not evening for me. It's night. Well, not night, morning. Ugh, jeez. I'm not altogether. I'm not altogether here. Right, I was out in this area because I had just found the shrine. Like, I had seen it in the distance. Okay, so there's... Okay, so if I continue up this mountain range, I'll find the... Okay, yeah. Hunting. I've cut out enough pieces for 5 picture frames, and I'm hoping to end with that many. Well, best of luck to you on that front, Big Bad Knight. Are there any caves in this area? Don't you need to heal? Oh, I think you need to heal. Fid. There we go. Okay, maybe you were right and eating something and healing was the right thing to do, but that doesn't mean that you were right. Yep. Words said before disaster. How dare you? There's no disaster present, and there isn't one impending either. So... I should probably not be using one of my Lionel bows. I should probably be yeah, there we go. That's better. Exploring the wilderness. Out uns the great wide open. How was your weekend, chat? Well, I hope. I hope it worked out good. Also, didn't I see you during the during the late night stream for a brief period extra happy? Or am I just imagining things? Aha! It worked. Get back. I caught the last hour or so of that since you finish it around 9 a.m. for me. Ah, okay. Hey, Will, you know what you didn't do yet? Oh, God. You gonna be flippant about something there, Eli? Or are you gonna be like super smart and smarmy, or what have I not done yet? Also, hello Cortex, greetings, welcome to the stream. Good morning. I think there used to be a Hinox here in the last game. How'd the Horde Knight go? The Horde Knight went just fine. You didn't remind people about the move to YouTube. Yes, yes, okay. Alright, I'm gonna finish chewing this bite. So, chat, everybody. Something that I have to remain on top of, that Eli has reminded me that I need to be mindful of, is the fact that there is a extremely strong chance that come October 1st, I will have completely switched to YouTube for streaming. What's the reason for that? Well, Twitch is basically going to cut my income by 30% come October 1st. So, I will establish a new streaming channel. And I'm going to do that soon. Like, I've got the channel established. I just don't have any, I want to get, at the very least, just some of the most basic art there for you. That was such a human-sounding bah. A lot of water just coming out of the sky. Nearby, down below. Below me. Oh man, it's one of these. A Gim Shrine. Do you reckon you'll need proper mods for YouTube streams, given its somewhat reputation for being a tad spammier than Twitch? I think the way that I'm gonna treat that is anybody who mods the channel will, like, I will take it one step at a time in regards to the possibility of having mods for the channel. It's like, okay, well, let's actually find out if I'm gonna have that many. Fuck you. they go down easy whenever you've actually got the proper freaking equipment to take them on. Alright, cool. So anyway, what I'll probably end up doing is streaming on YouTube a little bit and feeling out what size audience I'm dealing with, okay? Because that's a big component of the lack of mods on the channel here. It's the fact that they're just like, it's quiet enough, you know, and you gotta adjust appropriately for that stuff. So, oh no, he can swim. Yes, Lizzles can swim. They've always been able to swim. It's not the great. It's not great. It's not fun, but like they can swim. So, what are you supposed to do, man? Oh shit, that actually... that might actually go down into the gloom. Yeah, of course you can completely manage it yourself unless you get raided. Yes, yes, and that's just... It's a component of the whole process of being a streamer, you know? It's like... Sometimes things are going to be busy, sometimes things are going to be quiet. And, like, once upon a time here on Twitch, things were so busy I had to have mods, you know? But, you know, times change and everything, and I haven't needed mods for quite a while, so... Nice. Got a replacement. Anything behind the other waterfall? This is a surprisingly large cave. Ooh, you know what? I actually need to grab that. I need to take a picture of it. So... drop that. Do the compendium thing here. Couldn't you technically use the guy who yells Goro to break through the rock? Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Hey, Strifey et al. Hello, greetings. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh. It seems that at least a portion of chat has determined that what needs to happen is, I never, like... At least one person within chat made the decision that no hundos can be donated so that the jock strap remains on the wall behind me. You forgot your shield? No, I didn't forget anything. Like, I picked up the shield, I'm all full up, and that Zora shield isn't particularly strong, so... I put it on the ground specifically to take a picture of it, so... So I need to use my channel points before October, then. I mean, listen. I'm not advocating that you do such a thing. There we go. Clear that out a little bit. Okay, we got a line and or a rail here. Wow, that is just completely impervious to that type of damage. Oh! Okay, so can I grab this? Ah, I can. Cool. Ooh, there's my alarm. You'll probably be able to have a lot more going on with YouTube anyway, but I wish they went all out for chat functionality, like more more engagements to happen with Twitch. Yeah, they leave. YouTube leaves something to be desired. Come on, get out of the dirt there. There you go. Aha! Use all of it. Oh no. Ace swapped wall pants. Okay, well, so much for the plan of leaving the jockstrap on the wall. Look, I have more than 100,000. You're gonna have to make use of them. Yeah, I guess you are. So, okay. Well, I mean, that being the case, what do you want? What are you looking for? What's your poison, as it were? You want some yes daddies on the wall. Oh, man. Well, alright. I guess we'll try, like, counterbalancing it or something. There we go. Oh, my word. Alright, so I'll take care of this right now. Redeeming squats, eh? I mean, it was nice while it lasted, right? Put that over there. It's weird. The app isn't letting me select any of the redeem options. Oh dear. That's a strange thing. Yes, Daddy. It can go back up on Saturday. Wait a minute. Who's redeeming who says that I'm gonna have these on? Like, you can't redeem points for these. That's a like a chance hundo donation. I haven't worn those in a while. Mark is complete. All right, cool. I should probably take my my meds. Right, purple for PM, which means blue is for the morning. Twitch does that once in a while. Will is still having to mine lapis lazuli all these years later. Oh my god. Skirt of the Highlands. Yes. Yes, I am wearing a skirt today. So I suppose having that on under this skirt would have made the most sense, but oh well. BRB, kettle has finished boiling for coffee. Oh man, making me think of coffee through a French press, which isn't the same as drip coffee, but very, very close to it. So, all right. So it looks like this cave is entirely explored here. There's nothing to worry about. Yeah, I'm all done here. I'm all done here. So, chat, let's see how this goes wrong. Oh, this is going right. This is going so right. My brother was just in this cave last night. Oh my. What are you doing getting into my cave? This is... I like how the device is just frozen in the air there. Woo! I think it almost hit me. Strife Solutions Delivery Service. Oh, we. Oh, cool. All right, they're just gonna hand me whatever it is in here. That's good. Then again, you know, maybe, just maybe, the puzzle was getting the rock to where it needed to go. The puzzle was butting the rock to where it butts to go. Yes, exactly. Then again, maybe what's under this skirt matches it anyway, and you just haven't found out. Or rather, you won't find out. Because we all know that Shawnee probably isn't showing up in time to redeem a token or to drop another hundo. Shawnee is currently the MVP of, like, just throwing money around, so... Let's go ahead and save here before I meet this screwball. I am meeting this screwball on the field of battle. Whoopsie! I didn't mean to do that! No, actually, I did mean to do that! Damn it, man. Damn it, man, you're surviving too much. I was hopeful that I would be able to, maybe I can still. I think this guy's gonna wake up at 4 o'clock sharp. Yeah, we'll use this. Okay, yep. Woke up at 4 o'clock sharp. Screwball. Alright, so with that done... Well, it didn't go the way that I was expecting it to, but it still worked out in the end, you know? Have you ever considered that there is a significant difference between the two statements, "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned," and "Sorry, Daddy, I've been a bad girl"? Two sides of the same coin, I guess. As long as my statement is at least mildly entertaining to hear, you know? Because that's my goal. I'm an entertainer. It's like the difference between horsing around and pony play. Oh god, Darkwing. Oh my word. Okay, touche. Too fucking shay. Ugh. Itchy ear. I gotta say, I'm a real big fan of the sheath for the royal equipment. Look at that, man. That purple and gold. Fucking beautiful. So, this is the pit that opened up not too far away from... Screw you. I had better merge something onto this royal broad... Is it a royal broadsword? I don't actually know. Personally, I think that it's a little bit rude to call it a broadsword. I think it should at least be called maybe a prick sword, you know? There we go. Eggs. So chat, did you hear the story about what happened? The way that I surprised what I ended up doing with myself on Saturday night. Did you catch wind of this story, or have you not heard? Okay, so I'm downstairs for an unusually long time, and Tev comes to Tev is like, where the hell is he? Like he should have come back upstairs by now. So she goes downstairs, and what she sees. Let me see if I can do this for you guys. This is what Tev sees me doing. Just this. Just that. Over the sink. Oh, right. I might want to, like, not have a titty cam going on right there. Unless that's what you wanted, chat. Just say so about it if you're interested otherwise. But I made fresh butter by, like, shaking a vessel vigorously. Super vigorously. Okay, well, I need to explore this area now, and also get down to here and... Oh, Fort Hateno. Hey, this is the place where, like, I had to break that line of bokoblins. Vigorous arm motions. Yes, very vigorous arm motions. And I gotta say, I will never make butter that way again. I will use some sort of a tool out of the kitchen. Like, the King Arthur Flour Company. I notified them to my presence. Oh, for God's sake, you guys are being just utter assholes. What is up with this formation? Off. Oh dear. If there's ever a want for a homemade butter, again, there's probably a machine to do it with. Yes, yes. Like the King Arthur flour company, they have a page, or a post, or a blog, or something, where they were like, you can make homemade butter this way, and it's basically, yeah, use your stand mixer that you use to like make all of this dough. And, you know, you can... How the fucking Christ did you... You know what? Bump off, asshole. Take care of the rest of them for me. I'm amazed that they're surviving. These blue guys should really be falling down fast here. Oh, they can't use their charge function at the guy. They don't know that he's gonna frickin' fuck him up yet. So, one goes down immediately. Oh my god. This is like some of the best entertainment ever. Woo! Oh, hey. The dragon. So anyways, my whole point here, chat, is that I can give you some very vigorous arm motions to show you a really, really good time. Rolls to seduce the dragon. Alright, so just wait for that to wear off. Let's go ahead and save here. Okay, let's make certain that I'm using a really heavy damage weapon here. So we'll grab this. I'm gonna go ahead and... This'll make me nice and stealthy. Let's see if we can get this guy right in the butt. There we go. That's how you do it. Do you have any more... Oh my god, it's a Savage Lionel bow. I do not have any additional leads to the rest of the Yiga outfit. That being said, I have... like, the rest of the Yiga outfit is definitely going to be inside of their camps down in the depths. And it's just a question of whether or not I get myself down into the depths and find any more of their camps. Trying to hold on to that basic Lionel bow for, blowing up, like, super blocked off sections of, not the depths, but, like, caved in sections of caves. There we go, yeah. Words. But I'm fairly certain, like, there's also the fact that I have these X's on my map in areas that I just haven't gone to yet. So I don't know, like, these are always outfit pieces, you know? So spots marked on old maps, it always has something to do with an outfit. So... Okay, so, I see some good action going on down there. That looks like a Stalinox. God, I was talking about, I brought it up so many times now and haven't finished the thought. The King Arthur website, they have a way to make butter, fresh butter, in like a stand mixer that you use to make your dough. So I was like, okay, hey, cool, this is a great idea. This will work just fine. I don't think that this guy is going to get up unless it's a blood moon. Which is a shame, because I could just grab this stupid horn off of him, but... Okay, well, that's how it's going to be. And the only thing that they've said about, like, making butter in a stand mixer is, just be careful, because it's gonna, like, after you know, stir it enough, it's gonna start... The liquid will separate out of it, and then it'll start splashing everywhere. So, like, be ready with a cloth, because you don't want, you know, the white liquid to get everywhere. You need to be ready to mop it up. Maybe give a little bit of a taste to it, you know? I think that's how you get buttermilk. Yes, yes, it is. Buttermilk is also just whey. Um, Literally, in the process of making butter, like you just agitate cream, and it separates into the solid and the liquid is buttermilk, which is literally just whey. You can use whey in place of water whenever you're making dough. So, like we're gonna have pizza this week, homemade pizza. So I saved the what little whey came out of what I made, and it's probably gonna go into the dough. So. Hmm. Fan art in the fan server? Tev messaged me about it. Spank me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I saw a little bit of art that was made a couple of days ago. I think. Oh no, that's more than a couple of days ago. That was from the third. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. If you switch it out with heavy cream, add sugar and vanilla extract, you get whipped cream. Yes, yes. Like part of like to make homemade butter, you have to go through making whipped cream essentially. So it first turns into whipped cream, and then it eventually turns into butter because the liquid completely gets out of it. So. My dog decided to let out the Hoover Dam of pisses. God. I've been playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion, and I'm almost done with the Kanto region and the Johto region, and there's some big island too, so I'm almost to the Elite Four, but only like halfway through the game, I think. Jeez. Your family uses buttermilk for pancakes. Sounds pretty good in all honesty. God, he's decimating them. Murderize that bokoblin. Oh, for you suck, bro! Hit him already! Look here, Will being a coward. Oh my god, he just spanked that guy! Want to know why Ganon hates the internet? There are too many links. Oh, for hello, Blacksmith. How you doing? Silver Monsters OP. Yes. Yes. And by OP, I say OP specifically means over penised. I'm just gonna give this some time to sort out. That's right. Oh my god. Okay, well now that that's done, pretty sure that's Viagra. No, it's not. I did it again. I did it again. I should not have done that. There's no such thing as Viagra creating an over-penisification. I am over-penis. I have so much penis, you've never seen so much penis. My brother is impressed by your choice of maxing out stamina first. You do a lot more climbing in this game than anything else. Okay, so it would appear that I've just lost everything. None of the spoils are on the ground. So all of that was completely fucking pointless and worthless. Great. Yeah. Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. Yay. He thinks you are very brave. I take on Lionels with 4 hearts in this game. Like, that's my playstyle. I mean, hell, if you want to see me take on a Lionel right now, I'll do it. I know where a couple of them are, and I'll do it with my current equipment. And, I won't heal once during the fight, if you really want me to. But I'm gonna need a majority of chat to tell me to do that, because that's a bit of a feat to go after. Let's go give a glide over this this area of the map here and see if I can get the shrine sensor to go off or something. Because I'd like to return to this area via teleport. Okay, so we got 3 do-its. Cheat death via scumming. Don't get the spoils of the battle. I mean, when you put it like that... My shrine sensor is not going off. think I see a shrine over there, though. Ooh, hey, springs. Oh, wait, I've already been there. That's just the Dueling Peak. Okay. Well, I guess there's no shrine to do here. Alright, you guys asked for it. We're going to go ahead and take on a Lionel, and it's just a matter of trying to remember which location here is where the Lionel was. Trying my best to remember. I've marked so many locations. I think that this is actually a Lionel right here. I think. We'll find out. The thing that I haven't figured out how to solo really well yet, and admittedly, like, haven't even bothered too hard to learn how to solo, is a Gleeok. Those bitches are fucking nasty. Okay, well, it's either to the north or to the south. Let's try the one to the north first. No, that's a Battle Talus. Okay, so it's a Battle Talus to the north. Which means somewhere to the south here should be a super bitchin' Lionel. Probably not a super bitchin' Lionel, but... Let's go ahead and, need a couple of apples before I do this. Unfortunately, there is no Lionel immediately close to a warp point. Not that I can remember, anyway. I used to mark Lionels with skulls, but I've started, like, there's so many different boss creatures, because... What was it? In Breath of the Wild, the only boss creatures that you had were, it was Lionels, it was Hinox, and it was Stelinox, I think. And that was basically it. Am I forgetting something? Maybe. But they've put a lot more boss creatures in the game. So... Bump off, you pricks. You mean a lad, or is that something else? Oh, wait, I don't remember the context. Oh, shit, son. Look at this. We got Hyrule herb. Get that ganja. Get some of that sticky icky. I think that the Lionel should be this way. Assuming that my marker is correct and I didn't, like, come around and cull him. Something called a Frox, I think. Frox were the Frox were not in. There he is. Frox were not in Breath of the Wild, but they're in the game now, so there's that to deal with. The bosses from the dungeons respawn in the depths too. So, okay, so. You know what? We're gonna do this with this right here. Go ahead and switch to this weapon, whichever you fight them all with. Fuck you, asshole! Whoops, did I shoot you? What are you gonna do about it, hey? Fuck off. Bump off, asshole. Whoops. Screwing up my timing here. Whoopsie. My timing is all off. God, I am fumbling this hard. That's not a good run. I'll actually just dodge these instead of shooting him. That's fine, bro. Cool story, bro. Come on. And is this enough? Yeah, that was enough. Cool. So, dead Lionel. Don't worry, he was a red main. He was easy. It's not like I took on a silver or a white. Another Lionel bow. Just leave it. Anyway, we're done. Where was I? I haven't explored this section over here. Let's give it a look. Let's go back to Kakariko. I think that there were some quests and stuff for me to do there. So you can go ahead and clip that to the bank, you know. Didn't even need to save for it. But, I hope that that's satisfied, chat. I hope that you got to see what you were looking to see with that little performance that I did for you. The dance with the Lionel. Okay, very impressive. I don't think it was that impressive. Lionels are not that difficult to take on. They hit like a truck, but they have a very predictable attack pattern. So, the biggest challenge is just getting used to the timing. And admittedly, like, I've got an entire game's worth of practice in on Lionels. Like, I literally ran around in Breath of the Wild, and I was like, I need a bunch of stuff. What about the Depths one? The Depths one is definitely a lot more difficult, specifically because he is silver. The one that I found in the Depths is silver, and he's wearing armor. So you can't interrupt him until you get his armor off. You can shield bash all you want, but he doesn't, like, you can't arrow him in the throat, and that's, like, if it's not clear, because I'm not entirely certain that it was clear what was going on while I was working it there, but basically, the throat is the weak point for Lionels. As long as you can hit them in the throat with an arrow, they will stun and go down with one hand on the ground. And that's when you can mount them. And the whole deal with mounting them is that whenever you attack, when you mount them and you use your weapon, the weapon doesn't lose durability. So it's like this level, this 70 damage Kaldura Blade that I have, I've had this for probably 20 hours in the game, and I basically only take it out to fight the Lionels. And it's going to break eventually because once in a while I have to do a flurry rush or something. I don't enjoy the flurry rush movement when battling Lynels because you actively lose the durability on your weapons. I thought it was the face you were shooting. And it's very easy to miss that fine detail, but it took me forever to figure out what was going on because that's what I was doing for a long time. I was aiming for the face, but it turns out you're not aiming for the face. You're aiming for the chin. Basically the chin or the throat. Because that's where the weak point is. So if you aim for the face, it's possible in the heat of the moment to aim just too high and not hit the weak spot. So that's what makes a lot of difference, and it can help you in regards to, you know, perfecting your aim. But I mean, as you would expect with a lot of the battling Lynels, the more damage that they can deliver, the more difficult it is to learn how to take them on. Like originally, I just relied entirely on Flurry Rush. In order to take on a Lynel, and that's all I did. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this flurry rush thing, and that's all I'm gonna do. So it was all about dodging and getting that in and losing a lot of durability on my weapons. But then, late enough in Breath of the Wild, the Lynels start carrying these enormous clubs like cudgels, and you cannot dodge to get a flurry rush on those. The only option is to get good at your shield bashing and interrupts. And I remember seeing one video because there were two silver Lynels, I think, up here in the snow plane. There was one right here, and there was one right here in Breath of the Wild. They're not there anymore. They've got like a Gleeok living on this plane. But there were two silver main Lynels, and someone, like, I watched a video of someone with basic health wearing the Barbarian set, buffed with, you know, like, cold resistance, going in and like basically naked soloing these guys. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna watch this several times over and figure out what the hell they're doing. And that's how I came to understand the way to take on Lynels, so... Wake up. Oh, please wake up. Sagu's not far off, and if he finds out someone's been sleeping on the stone slabs, a priceless artifact, I'll be the one who gets it. Stone slab? Yeah, stone slabs are, well, slabs, like the one this guy is sleeping on. The survey team discovered stone slabs in each of the ring ruin sites here. They found this one in the ruin above us. Our leader is able to read Zonai writing and says the text on this slab is a record of a historic fight. One that was between a great king of that era and the Demon King. The ruler did not or could not defeat the Demon King and instead imprisoned that mighty foe. The text also says that the sage who fought beside this ruler left something behind in case the Demon King returned. Aww. It worries me to know this discovery talks about a Demon King return, and here the upheaval has just happened. I know if only we knew what those sages did to prepare in case he came back. Sorry, I didn't mean to think first and fret at the same time there. I didn't mean to think and fret at the same time. You can read the deciphered writing for yourself. It's right next to the slab there. I've got to do something about this guy soon, though. Sagu's in the ruins above, and he'll come back here eventually. Oh, Hardy Truffle, you're the only fungus for me. God. Alright, what does this say? The stone slab at the large ruin, some translation notes. Taro. The slab must be good for his back. I mean, what type of a life are you living if the stone slab is worth sleeping on, you know? The Demon King, vast power, no hope, victory, king's own life. Ooh, hey! Aquarius, thank you so much for the subscription there. 25 months now. Good afternoon. Greetings, Aquarius. How are you? I hope you're fine. I hope you're just fine. Oh, the Demon King, vast power, no hope, victory, king's own life, managed imprison him. Imprison, not indefinitely, prepare, demon, revival. We sages must leave our knowledge, future generations. Reading between the lines, this stone slab seems to be a record of how the king in those days challenged the Demon King. If I had to extrapolate the meaning, I'd guess at something like this. The reigning king determined that they were no match for the Demon King and gave his own life to imprison the threat. The sages tried to leave something for the people of the future who would have to prepare for the Demon King's revival. Sounds pretty accurate. What's this? Large Ring Ruin Research Journal Sagu. Doing well, drinking coffee and eating pizza. Now that's a combo I don't really think about. As that be my life, indeed. So, hey, Aquarius, don't know if you're aware of this, but there is a plan for me to eventually stop streaming on Twitch and move to YouTube. And there will be a brand new channel established for it. I just want awareness out there. It's going to be a while before that actually happens, though. So, if there's ever a time where you're like, hey, I haven't seen that guy stream in a while, and you come back to this Twitch channel, there will probably be, like, arrows pointing to a new location to go to. The return to the platform that I first discovered you on. Yes, yes. I mean, I'm still active on the classic channel. I'm still uploading stuff over on my normal YouTube channel. It's just, you know, what can I say? The algorithm does not favor me anymore. So there are 5 ruins around the village, but what I call the large ring ruin is clearly the most impressive in scale. Though parts of it have collapsed, it is the only ruin to retain its circular shape. As with the other ruins, a stone slab inscribed with Zonai script was found in the rubble. We have stored the slab in a tent at the nearby camp. Okay, cool. Will Strife Classic. Yes, which is nothing like the Will Strife that you tend to get right now, which is Will Strife Spicy, which is the reason why, you know, the hundo donations are even a thing. So, that's right. What were they called? Bethesda has started running their Why do you guys have a place to walk the plank? Bethesda is running their key campaign for whatchamacallit, Starfield. I should probably apply for that. Spice is nice. I use the bell, Will. Oh, Aquarius, look at you. I never told anybody to hit the bell. Wowee. Did Pura send you? I'm Sagu. Nice to meet you. I specialize in studying the Sky Islands. I mean, look at all of these fascinating ruins just dropping out of the sky. Great stuff, right? Huh? Wait, you're not with the survey team. This is an official ring ruin research site. It's dangerous here for civilians. But if you're the sort of guy who comes all the way out here for curiosity's sake, you must be a researcher at heart. Since you're here, I'm happy to answer questions, as long as they're about the Sky Islands. Okay, so, what about the Sky Islands? You know, when you start daydreaming and stare off into the sky and then you go, whoa, a floating ruin? That's a Sky Island. Remnants of the Zonai civilization, like these ring ruins, have fallen all over. Turns out they come from the Sky Islands. Which means the whole Zonai legacy is up there. The islands are untouched, so everything must be well preserved. I'm not boring you, am I? Because I can go on about the Sky Islands. Forever. Go ahead, ask me anything. That's a Sky Island? Wild. Anything live up there? We're not sure what lives up there, but we found new species of plants around the fallen ruins. And if there are plants, I'm sure other things live up there too. If you're interested in that sort of thing. Try talking to Corey. She's our resident plant expert. Right now, she's trying to cultivate plants that were attached to the ruins. If that interests you, you should definitely ask her about it. I'm not boring you, am I? What makes you curious? Hmm? Well, I want to know more about, armor, which made with Zonai tech. Clothing and culture are tied together, and there's so much we don't know about either of them. So many mysteries. Anyways, the bigger the Sky Island, the bigger the settlements. We'd think some sort of cultural relic must be up there. But since we can't get up there, it's all conjecture. I'll have to content myself studying the ring ruins.
Oh.
We don't have a way to get to the Sky Islands, at least not yet. I'd love to go someday. I bet the folks in Tarrytown could improve the balloon. I wish I had a reason to head northeast. It's possible. It's very, very possible. Oh no, you're redeeming more squats? So this is a thing. Like, I was weighing myself. I typically weigh myself every day because there's a scale in the bathroom. And my weight keeps going up. And I'm starting to suspect that it's all of the frickin' squats that are resulting in my weight slowly creeping up because of the muscle that I'm building. So there's definitely some effects of all of the squats that you guys got me going through. Pretty sure I already talked about this in a previous stream. So the next natural question is whether or not I should lean in and oh, squats like these? Yes, Cortex, squats like those. So the remaining question that I have to, I guess, figure out and or answer is where exactly I need to when I should take another holiday thong picture, you know? Which unfortunately you can't look at those pictures anymore, but I mean, there's probably other workouts we can redeem for. Yeah, probably. Okay, so there was a grandma or someone in the town here, involved with the clothing shop.
Oh.
Who is that? Really you, Link? Why, it's been some time. You gave me quite a shock. I didn't expect to see you appear here in our village. And right now, too, while our chief is... I suppose you haven't heard. The former chief, Lady Impa, retired. Now Lady Paya is the chief of Kakariko Village. I've been working as her assistant, but Lady Paya is ignoring her responsibilities. She won't listen to anything I say. All these ring ruins have her full attention. It's time to talk to Mother. We'll all pray together. You're right. When we pray, we'll pray as a family. I'm so proud of the fine young women you're growing up to be. Clodagh, it's time to pray to Mother. Mother, I'm sorry I didn't come visit more often. I want to, but Princess Zelda said we mustn't go near the ring ruin closest to your grave. I don't know why. Paya, I mean, the chief, doesn't know either. She says she's worried. It must be hard to be an adult, huh? Aw. I can't visit Mommy's grave because the ring ruin is blocking the way, so I'll pray for Mommy from here. Only Mommy gets to hear about my secret base. Secret base, eh? Nope, nothing going on in here. What to do? At this rate, grandmother's health isn't going to... Ugh, and Claire's so busy running the clothing shop. I'll just have to do it myself. I'll find a cure for my grandmother. What's wrong? Are you a traveler? I guess it doesn't really matter who you are, so long as you're willing to listen. You see, it's my grandmother. She got too close to the nasty gloom stuff, and now she's sick and bedridden. Porridge is about the only thing she can keep down right now, too. I've been trying to mix in ingredients that can help with gloom sickness, but none of them have any effect. I need to cook a porridge that will make my grandmother better, and I need to do it soon. I don't really know anything about it myself other than what it does to you when you touch it. My grandmother was cleaning up East Hill for the survey team when she first noticed the chasm. We know now that the chasm's a source of gloom, but she had no idea. When she tried to take a look, she got exposed. But there's got to be an ingredient that counteracts gloom sickness somewhere out there, right? Porridge? It's my grandmother's favorite, made of Hylian rice, fresh milk, and wild greens. You might not normally think to mix those ingredients, but it's surprisingly good. I bought a bunch of Hylian rice and milk from the merchants who travel the road to the west, so I'm not hurting for those, but I still haven't found the crucial ingredient. So, rice, milk, and I feel a lot better being able after talking to you. Thanks for listening. I'll keep experimenting with recipes until I come up with a porridge that works on gloom sickness. Okay, so she said rice. Sundaline is obviously the thing that I need to put in there. I got one rice. Well, great. And milk. Full up. Son of a bitch. Yes, yeah, I just... I'm gonna go ahead and save. Just in case this doesn't work. Sunny veggie porridge restores hearts damaged by gloom. Porridge made of easy-to-digest vegetables, fresh milk, and Hylian rice, an uplifting dish. Huh? What's that gentle aroma? Is that porridge I smell? Could it be... Did you make the porridge that could help the gloom sickness? Give it a try. Well, did you say this... What did you say this was again? A sunny veggie porridge? I've never made anything sunny before. Maybe this will help my grandmother. Well, grandmother, how is it? Oh, thank you so much, Lastly, that was the first meal I've been able to finish in quite a while. Grandmother, your complexion. The color's coming back to your cheeks. Okay, we actually get to see the grandmother. Hey, look, are you seeing this? A few bites of your sunny veggie porridge, and it looks like she was never even sick. So you were the one who made that porridge for me. Such a gentle flavor. It didn't just nourish my body, but my spirit too. Thanks to you and my granddaughter, it seems I'll be around for a long time yet. I'm so grateful to the both of you. Grandmother, what are you doing up? Oh, Claire, I'm so sorry I worried you. But this nice young man made me a wonderful sunny veggie porridge, so I'm feeling much better now. Hold on, you're doing this much better after one bowl of porridge? Guess I knew that was, Lucille's plan. Lastly's plan. Yeah, there we go. But I'm still amazed it actually worked. Now that I'm feeling better, you should hurry and prepare for your journey, Lastly. You knew? You can't get anything by her, Lastly. Besides, everyone knows studying fashion in Hateno Village is your dream. Grandmother and I can take care of can take care of Enchanted by ourselves. Trust me, you deserve this. Claire, are you sure you don't want to go study with her? Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't, but there's something else I want more. I want to make Enchanted a success. Right here is my beloved Kakariko village, right next to my beloved grandmother, and I dream of someday filling our store wall to wall with outfits you designed, lastly. So don't worry about me. Go study hard in Hatano and come back to us a fashion icon. You mean it? Thank you, Claire. And thank you, grandmother. Well, now that grandmother's all better, I think it's time to head back to the shop. I've got to make sure the prices are back to normal and everything's ready for our customers. You should come by Enchanted yourself. Woohoo! Thank you so much for your help. I made a lot of porridge trying to find a cure for my grandmother. We won't be able to eat all of it ourselves. I think it turned out pretty tasty, though, so I'd love to give you some to take on your journey. Ah, energizing veggie porridge.
Yeah!
I'm gonna work hard for my big sister. Just watch. I'll be a fashion designer who changes the world. Cool. So, there's a quest finished. Alright, now I absolutely do not have enough money to purchase, any of the armor. I envy you? Really? What did I do to make envy? Okay, yeah, everything here is still too expensive for me. I had to find rice and milk for the quest. You see, like, I try to make certain to buy up some of the more rare ingredients. Something that I was quite surprised by is the fact that, like... Was it over here somewhere? Yeah, it must have been over here somewhere. I was getting rice out of the field over here whenever I was fighting some of the larger creatures. 600, 700, 500, so yeah, I'm gonna need 2,000 rupees to really grab up the... I'm gonna need 4,000 rupees, roughly, to grab up all of the all of the stuff over there. Where's Paya gone? Ooh. Now that I think about it, with 5 large ruins crashing, it's a miracle no one was hurt. I wonder why Zelda was only sealed off one of them. Please excuse me, my thoughts are wandering today. Anyway, I don't think there's another site like the Ring Ruins anywhere in Hyrule. You should take a look. Zonai Survey Team, 3 big ideas. Read the Zonai Survey Team's 3 big ideas. Surveying shrines, surveying chasms are team's purpose. Now, I've already read that. I've basically read that elsewhere. There's a significant lack of Paya up here. I need to strip naked and say hello to her once again. What's my adventure log have to say? I need to grab a swallow bow, 5 bundles of wood, and 3 diamonds. Jeebus Creebus. The Duchess who disappeared. Oh, hey, I forgot about this. Huh. Vapors drift over Strundia Basin near a pond in Hebra. At the source of the stream lies a bright mushroom haven. The ancient city of Gordonia. Gorondia. The young Dugby searches for a city called Gorondia, where the Gorons of old once lived. He wants to head down the minecart tracks, but is having difficulty getting the cart to move. Moon-gazing Gorons, simmering springs. Meat for meat. Oh, I didn't know that we were getting a bit gay up in here, but okay, cool. Homoeroticism, why not? Meat for meat. We can go ahead and slide them together. Misko's treasure, the fierce deity. The ultimate dish. Moza has opened a restaurant inside a well. She's convinced she can take failed dishes, such as dubious or rock-hard food, and make them ultimate. If you get your hands on those disastrous dishes, Moza is ready for them. Oh my god, I have a lot of these things. A trip through history. Stone slabs have been found in the ring ruins that fell around Kakariko village. Buget has come to see the writing on the slabs, but is afraid of heights and can't visit the ruins. If you read what's written on each slab, let him know what they say. You have 4 more to tell him about. Okay, so here's one that I can do. It's right in the area. Codger's Quarrel. The general store is at risk of running out of goods. The 2 old men who stock the store have left to drive out monsters from the ring ruin in the hills west of the village. Let's do the Codger's Quarrel. Quarrel. I have everything under control. We are going to scale the wall. Ah, okay, so that's the ruin I have to go to. So there are a grand total of 5 ring ruins. I've done the really big one up there. Took a look at all of the notes about what was on it. So, go ahead and fly over to this one. How you doing, chat? You seem a little bit quiet today. Hope you're not too sleepy. Offense is best. Fortify your defense. Good grief, those 2 really don't get along. You know what I mean? Those 2?
Ah.
I mean, those 2 squabblers over there. I want to investigate the ring ruin nestled in the hills, but some monsters have set up camp. I heard these 2 are competing to be the town's top fighter, so I asked them to clear out the monsters. But this is all they do. There's a stone slab nestled in the ring ruin inscribed with Zonai writing. What if the monsters destroy that priceless artifact? Why did I ask those 2 for help?
Huh?
On and on you go with your best defense is a good offense nonsense. And now it's afternoon already. We haven't gotten any closer to getting rid of those monsters. And we won't as long as you keep turning it upside down. The best offense is not a good defense. You stubborn old codger. Yeah, look who's talking. Ah, damn it. I mean, it's good, I suppose, but... back on ice. Alright. That's done. We're gonna go ahead and poke this guy a couple of times. Bingo. Ooh. Screw that thing. Whoop. Gotta love how unintentionally goofy pets are sometimes. Oh no, what did your pet do? Tell me more, I need the spicy deets. Alright, what have we got here? The stone slab at the nestled ring ruins. Some translation notes from Taro. Those who most elite among the granted qualifications are chosen as sages. Those worthy secret stones and henceforth sages. Clearly the sages are the subjects of this slab. Filling in the blanks, I think it's basically saying talented individuals become sages by taking up secret stones. Okay, cool. So, question, answer, we're all done. I get to damage the ruins. Mighty Zonite sword. Is there anything that I want to dump? I think I'm good. Come to think of it. Scepter. Okay, so I've got one for... I am missing an electric scepter. So... let's find a topaz. A topaz. Precious yellow ore contains the power of electricity, has been known to fetch a high price. So, wait. But I got shock-like stones. What does this do? A mean-looking, branching, blade-like... whoops. A stomach stone exposed to high voltage inside the body of a shock-like. It maintains some charge even outside the creature. Cook it with a critter to make an elixir. I think we'll just stick with the topaz. I have more of it. Perfect. So, we were petting her belly, and when she decides to get up, she does a downward dog stretch, but as she does, she lets out a very audible toot. God. Yeah, that's pets for you. Are we done here? You defeated all the monsters. Just, who are you? That was some kind of fighting he did there, Olkin. Sure was. A firm grasp of defense and a strong hand with offense. Have I had it wrong all these years? It's plain as day now. You can't defeat your enemies purely with defense. No, I had it wrong. If you just attack, you're gonna get hurt, or worse. Well, the important thing is that we've realized the truth before it's too late. We need to balance between the two. And this fine fighter here showed us the way. I don't know if this is a good reward, but Olkin knows a thing or two about defense. I'm all about offense. I doubt there's much a warrior like you could learn from the likes of us, but glad to help if we can. Well, now that the monsters are gone, I'd suggest that we head back to the village. Right, I bet my Trisa's store is running low on goods right about now. People there must be in deep need. Ay, 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 ay. Now that you've chased off the monsters, I can go back to investigating the stone slab in the ring ruins. Thank you. Cool. It must have been important. It's a shame that we don't yet know what they mean by sage and secret stone. Don't worry, I'm figuring it out. Okay, so, that's one ring ruin. This is the big ring ruin. This would be another one. And this would be 4. Where would the 5th one be? Well, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and get a move on to this other one over here. Ooh, a silent princess. Yep. Yes, sirree, Bob. A silent princess. The stone slab for the southern ring ruins. Some translation notes. Who protect of Hyrule for the demon king together. King, there were, known as sages. What I take from this is that it's about a facet of Hyrule as it was in those days. If I were to guess at how to fill in the gaps, it goes something like, there were those known as sages who protected the kingdom of Hyrule from the demon king. How unsophisticated. Okay, so there's that. Need to go to the north one. Nothing hidden in here. I'll make it. I'll make it up there eventually. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate rain in this game so much. Alright, so there's another ruin up to the north here. Let's just go ahead and hit that one up. Right, back to work. East Ring Ruin research. Given its location near the edge of the chasm, researching this ruin involves some level of inherent danger. So, as our resident gloom expert, I volunteered to head up to this operation. As with the other ring ruins, our investigation turned up a stone slab etched with Zonai writing. Some of the villagers who come to help clear the rubble came into contact with the gloom. One still hasn't recovered. All of the herbs effective against the gloom have been used up, tending to the wounded of Lookout Landing. The herb in question was a yellow plant I've stumbled upon in my previous research, very likely a new species. Given how difficult it is to procure, I have been working tirelessly to develop some sort of alternative cure. Oh, they have gloom in a cage here. Gently, gently. I think that a chasm would open so close to a village. This warrants constant observation. Zalus is leading the ring ruin investigation, so that leaves me free to focus on gloom. Watch it! Don't startle me. Oh, that was close. I could have fallen. I'm a specialist in gloom, not defying gravity. One false step and it's the end of my research. Now, what brings you here? Have you come for a professional consultation on gloom, perhaps? What if you get sick? What's this? Are you asking because you're planning a trip down the chasm? What bravery. If you touch gloom and become unwell, come to the surface right away. That's the most important thing. Certain foods may help. I did feel better when I tried nibbling on a yellow plant I found near some fallen ruins. I tried researching the plant to confirm my results, but I can't find any records of it. Come to think of it, I heard Corey discovered a new species of plant. Perhaps I'll ask her. What is gloom? Well, if I'm honest, even an expert like me doesn't know exactly what gloom really is. The depths, don't you? The vast dark expanse that these chasms lead to. Anyway, one can find gloom all over the depths. It emerges from these chasms to taint the surface. Just touching it will steal your vitality, so watch out. Dreadful stuff. Unfortunately, that's about as far as my research has taken me. How useful. Well and truly. Captured gloom, huh?
Oh.
Yes, captured gloom. I'll capture your gloom. Just hold it in my hands. Squeeze it a little bit, maybe. You come all the way out here to see the ring ruins. I'll be. Watch your steps so you don't fall into that chasm or get personal with any gloom. If you just can't help yourself gloom-wise, look out for our resident gloom specialist, Ebba, by the tent. Anyhow, the chief here is determined to keep the ruins open for viewing. Just steer clear of the stone slabs in the ring ruins. Can't replace those. Stone slabs? Did you know? Did you know 5? Count them. 5 ruins fell around here. They're called the ring ruins. We discovered stone slabs inside 4 of them, inscribed with Zonai writing. Each slab tells a different story. The one in this ruin is about, let's see, wind, fire, water, lightning, time, and light. That's it. It says that people with powers like those could amplify them with secret stones to perform great deeds. If you want more than a synopsis, you can take a look at the translated text posted near the slab. The writing is so ancient that I couldn't begin to tell you how to read it. But Taro is pretty well versed in Zonai stuff, so I had him write it down for me. What a shame we can't enter the floating ring. I bet there's a slab in there packed with juicy information. Lick the gloom. Yum, 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 yum. Stone slab at the East Ring ruins. Some translation notes. Wind, flame, water, lightning, and time. Wind, flame, water, lightning, and time. Light. Wind, flame, water, lightning, and time. Light. Who holds the power? Secret stone. And that person dwell within. Power. Amplify. Great might display. The thrust of the message on the slab. The thrust of the message on the slab is about something called secret stones. Those who held powers such as wind, flame, water, lightning, and light and light and time amplified them with secret stones. They used the stones to attain great might to accomplish their goals. That's what I'm guessing it would say if we read the whole thing. You think gloom tastes like chocolate raspberry? There's a distinct possibility that it tastes like chocolate raspberry. Whoa! It's not gonna fall off of it? All right. Nadra's scale. This precious scale contains supercooled air inside. Attach it to a weapon to greatly increase its attack power. It can be cooked, but just eating it seems like a waste. Nadra's taking their time to come down. I'm very curious where this dragon goes. Do you think the gloom turns into, like, hardened chocolate if you, whenever Nadra comes by? Like, hardened chocolate raspberry? Dip it like a chip. Nom, 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 nom. Eat the scale with gloom. Yes, exactly. It'll probably balance itself out. Dip it, like, take the scale, dip it in gloom, and then cook it. Cook it. You'll end up with something that's basically... tasteless and boring, you know? Okay, so Nadra appears to be... Is the dragon gonna come far enough down for me to touch, or... It would appear no. This is just a really fascinating thing to see. Knowing that the dragons come down here is just like, what? Mind-blowing type stuff, you know? Well, while we're down here, we may as well do a little bit of exploring. There is another light route over here for me to get. Dragon is nowhere near me.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so strange to see Asian influence in a Zelda game. Because it's so quintessentially Western whenever you play it that you easily forget that it's made from a Japanese development team, you know? It's kind of strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. It's a little bit like remembering that Mario is a Japanese game. That just strikes me as freaking bizarre, you know? Oh. God, I've been going for 2 hours already? My God. Hello, Aquarius. How you doing? Do you use the Pro Controller? Yes. It's all Pro Controller here for me. I swear by it. It works incredibly well. My only disappointment is that I cannot make the Wii U Pro Controller work with the Switch, because I much prefer the Wii U Pro Controller because it's more ergonomic. So... Whoops. That was not what I meant to do. All right. Chat, hold your butt tight for a little bit, hey? I will be right back for I've got to I got to get a coffee. I'll be right back. All right, coffee acquired and pee-pee readjusted. That's right. Sometimes it's just hanging out to the wrong side. Ah, yes, Mario. The Italian plumber made by a Japanese man, voiced by an American. Yes. Oh, this is another central mine. The abandoned Kakariko mine. Okay, cool. Oh, the Yiga are in control of this place. Ooh, Minecraft? God. Ooh. Large piece of crystal. Okay. Strange rock piles have been seen all over this area. Climbing them is challenging, but not impossible. Their origin is mysterious. Were they made by settlers long ago? Are they the remains of some monstrous beast? We do not know. They have one feature in common. A weapon. A weapon floats on top of each one. We don't know why or how, but it's pretty creepy. Weirder yet, those weapons have a sort of gleam in them. Maybe next time I see one, I'll climb up to get a better look. Glory to Master Koga. What if I, So obviously the Yiga are the ones who have, like, set up shop here. If it's not obvious. Zona, So, as I slowly begin to branch out and do some more, and start trying to stream some on YouTube, chat, I'm curious, what games do you think I should give a stream to for testing things? Should I just do some classic Minecraft? Or is there anything different that might be a better fit, if you will? Revisit Fallout 4? Oh my god. I do have more playtesting to get done. And tell us how much you hate it again. Warframe. Oh my. Oh no. Warframe. Come to think of it, what are the terms of service for streaming on YouTube? Pick something high energy. Something high energy. So what, you're thinking like a shorter stream that has more action in it? That's a better option? Oh my word, look at these things. Yes, stress test the peaks. Twin peaks? When you say peaks, are you talking about boobies? You know, nipples? How am I supposed to activate this construct? What's wrong? I've been examining this construct for so long, but I just can't seem to get it working. Well, given that you showed up down here, it can't hurt to ask. Do you know how to activate a construct? I know how. You do? I thought a famous hero like you might. In fact, I was sure of it. First, I'll rough you up a little, then I'll find a way to make you talk. Everyone attack! Uh-oh. Everyone attack? Bitch. A duplex bow. A bow favored by the skilled archers of the Yiga clan. It's been engineered to fire 2 arrows at once to ensure that your target comes to a swift and none too pleasant halt. Ow. West test the underpants. Am I being unnecessarily crude whenever I say that? Authorized. Verified authorized user. This was once a busy refinery where a great deal of zonaite was processed. My task here was to manage designs for mining equipment. Please hold on one moment. I have confirmed that there is a schema stone you do not yet have. Allow me to rectify that. Ooh, you erectified me. Launchpad. I will also prepare parts required to test via auto build. I hope that the schema stone I have provided is useful to you. I don't know how that's supposed to help me mine anything, but okay. That's a really good mining machine. Tons of mining potential. Yes. A launching platform. All of the mining potential in the world. Well, there's only one thing to do. What the? Oh. I think the miner bot got... okay, I keep doing that. I think the miner bot got bored. Nah, couldn't be the case. Yeah, that was... that, yes, totally worth it. Oh, wait a minute. What's this over here? I didn't realize that there was an interior to this location. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing. Okay, cool. 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 That's fine. That is entirely fine. It's not like I was interested in anything down here anyway. Yeah, there you go. Just driving over stuff. Like it don't matter. Because it don't. Alright, let's take this baby off-road. We can make this work. Just watch. I'll get there. No. No. It's all good. I know what I'm doing. Just a little bit at a time, okay? Just, you gotta floor it a whole lot. Oh dear. Oh, I hope my insurance covers this. Let's go back to Kakariko Village, eh? So, chat, I have a question for you. Do you have a favorite and or preferred wall decoration? I heard the news. You've done us a huge favor. Penis? Wait a minute. I don't have a penis for a wall decoration. The jockstrap. I have a Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom poster I stole from GameStop. Stole. Hello, Cooler. How you doing? I like my walls plain white. Done us a huge favor. Those two have argued about offense and defense since they were barely old enough to walk. They just praised each other's vegetables, and now it's like a brand new day for those old coots. We've also got some stock back in, so it's happy days all around. That reminds me, please take this. Endura carrot. It's called an Endura carrot. Cook it to gain stamina. It's a precious natural remedy. It's been prized since old times, and it's become remarkably rare of late. Please, take it with you on your journey. Thank you, truly. Please, drop by any time. Welcome in. The old coots finally made up, so I have a strong stock of ingredients for sale again. Except there's one little problem. Bird eggs are still in short supply around here. The cuckoos still lay their eggs every morning, of course, but they just started laying them in a new spot. I tried following them once to find their new nesting place, but I'm not as quick on my feet as I once was. Given how well our bird eggs sell, I usually have 10 or so on hand, so I can easily restock them. But, oh well. Bird eggs for you. Oh, you really brought me 10 bird eggs? What a kind-hearted thing to do. Thank you so very much. Of course, I'm not about to take them off your hands without paying. I know it's not much, but that should be more than you'd normally get. Cool. Here, let me put these on display. There. Now both my shelves and my heart are full. Please come again. William, what's your favorite Aliens movie? Probably Men in Black. Not many alien films that I've ever watched in my life, but Men in Black is one that I remember watching several times as a kid, so... Whoa, lying! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! How are you doing?
Yeah.
Ah, Link, good of you to come. Too curious to stay away, eh? Who are you again? What a droll sense of humor. It's me, Wordsworth, the ancient Hyrulean scholar you met at Lookout Landing. Aren't you curious about my findings here, Link?
Oh.
This is a picture of some stone tablet that fell from the sky at Lookout Landing. I managed to decipher the inscription on it using my notes on ancient Hyrulean I had in storage at the research lab. Here's what it says. Once held ye horn, alas homyad to King Raru and Queen Sonia, thereafter to his sister and to Princess Zelda. Her on there's get stan on 12th Mothwell make ye ended min time with the royal family. So mitched hero remembrance preserven for the sake of him whom our hope rests. There's not much to go on, but you can clearly read the names of King Raru and Queen Sonia and the founders of Hyrule. The name Zelda is clearly legible elsewhere in the text. The author finishes by saying that she will write about the royal family's daily lives in 13 segments. It certainly seems to be a royal diary left behind by a chamberlain or someone of equivalent station. The part that catches my attention is the third name mentioned, Zelda. There's no record of anyone by that name in any of the other texts we've unearthed so far. But this is evidence that the name Zelda is much older than the princess. It dates all the way back to Hyrule's founding.
Oh.
What's written here must be the start of the first-hand account of Hyrule. Do you ever notice the number... Did you notice the number 13 there? That means there are 12 more stone tablets to be found. If a royal chamberlain really left these, it's an interesting perspective on the day-to-day life of the era, one which the history books don't mention. There's so much we could learn here of King Rauru, Queen Sonia, or even this curious woman named Zelda. 12 stone tablets left. Fascinating. If you happen to find more stone tablets on your travels, get some kind of visual evidence of them and show them to me. I'll make sure there's a nice reward in it for you. Cool, so I can now start taking pictures of stuff up in the sky. You meant the Xenomorph kind? I've never watched any of those films. Nothing within that universe. So, oh god, it's written in Old English. Yes. They heard Cooler say alien. God. Holy. Yes, hello, Lying and Raiders. I am in the process. I was just asking chat what their favorite background decoration was. You know? If there was a particular something that you enjoy looking at. So. I was subsequently told penis. Which surprises me, because I've never had my penis on the wall, so... Pride flag, obviously. Butt flag, obviously. I, for one, love the trans flag. I guess what... You're entirely correct to say that, but I'm mostly talking about the pants, so... Master Link, is there anything you need from me? I haven't discerned anything about Princess Zelda's whereabouts, so I'm not sure I can be of any help to you. However, my plan is to investigate the ring ruins as thoroughly as possible. Dorian, my aide, does not seem too happy about it, but I believe this falls under my duty as chief, so it must be done. That's all I have for you at the moment. Please, stay as long as you please. Hey, Paya, there seems to be room in your, your quarters. You wanna go back and have a chat? Instructions unclear, dick stuck in toaster. Oh, my god. I for one, love, like, Roman numerals. The CBH server just got updated, so I organized my mob drop system today. The CBH server just got butted. So I buttonized my mob drop system today. God. Cooler, have a picture of men on steel beam hanging on my wall. And on the steel beam. We ended on an inquiry. Why is it that you never raid anyone? Just curious. I'm lazy. I'm lazy, and it also because it never crosses my mind. It's the last thing on my brain whenever it comes to streamers, you know? Like, I really should raid people. It's good for, like, just being nice and establishing relationships and everything. It's a courteous thing to do, and I just never fucking remember. So, like, I've got no good excuse. I just have Kind of is what it is, you know? That's the best I've got for you, which I know is far from a decent answer, but it's the truth. All right. Let's see if they freak the fuck out whenever I touch this thing. Yep, they do. Oh, God. So, Will, there's a shrine that teaches you throw. And I still haven't seen it. And look how many hours into the game I am. That means that the essence of my argument on Twitter is still valid. We can get pedantic about whether or not I said they never teach it to you, but they effectively never teach it to you, okay? Effectively. It's a situation where it's like, great, you can randomly play it, you know? You can randomly find it after you've played how long, like, it's... And you just found it? God. You suck, bro. I played 70 hours and I just found it. Golly. That is a long time to go without finding the thing. And that's pretty much my entire argument about it. It's like, yes, even if it ultimately does show up... Plum Garden, no trespassing. Are you one of those tourists who've come to poke around the ring ruins? A lot of older folk live around here. This little village used to be as quiet as dusty old tomb. But then Paya became chief and lots of youthful types have been coming around. Now it's quite lively. I just worry that with all the new folk running around, something might happen to my plum garden. The previous chief planted these beautiful plum trees on the day I was born. They're part of me. I take care of them like I would take care of my own children. Corey over there that's with the survey team shows my trees proper respect, so I let her use part of my garden for her research. She uses it to grow something called sundelion. It seems important, so I keep careful watch and don't fuss with it. But yeah, my argument for, you know, the operation of... my argument in regards to the operation of the game... and the fact that they don't... That it's kind of important to be able to throw stuff, and they don't properly teach it to you in any sense of a timely manner. Like, my argument still stands there. Praise upon William Panties. Oh my. You're gonna make me blush here. I think I've already been down in this well. Strange. Personally, I think for pure artistry, Aliens is magnificent. Alien is vital to modern horror movies, and Alien 3 is just so much fun, in part because it's such a mess. This is my first Zelda game. Was it the best choice? I mean... I would say that it's not a bad choice, but I will say that this, like, if you enjoyed this game and you go on to play more Zelda games, the only game that's going to be similar to this is Breath of the Wild. And Breath of the Wild very much so feels like a tech demo in comparison to this. Okay? Oh my god, have I not... I haven't taken a picture of a swift carrot before. Will, can you tell that I'm in a good mood due to rain? I can tell you're in a good mood. I didn't know that it was because of rain, though. This carrot is cultivated extensively in villages. It strengthens the legs and hips when cooked into a dish, which helps increase your movement speed. It strengthens the legs and hips? Oh, chat, you know how dirty things are going to get now. I can pump for hours. Well, no, it just speeds me up. It doesn't enhance endurance. This is a fantastic Zelda game to play. The question basically comes down to, if you love this and you're like, oh, I want to play more Zelda games, and you get your hands on the other games in the franchise, you're gonna experience a little bit of whiplash, because this game is way more open than the older ones, you know? So if you go back, like, if you choose to go back in time, it'll be a different experience. But it's still a fantastic game to play, and I would never tell someone, oh, you have to, like, play the other Zelda games before you can enjoy this one. It's like, nah. It's a good game. Go ahead, just play it and enjoy it. Although, I will still sing the praises of Twilight Princess. I think Twilight Princess is the best, my personal favorite Zelda game. Not to say that there aren't a lot of other really good Zelda games out there, but... My issue with Zelda games is that Link is no longer left-handed. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that they did that, but there's no change in it, you know? It is what it is. Carrot increases power, not durability. Yeah, and as we all know, my penis is definitely not that durable. Quick fire. Different Link, different hand. Well, here's the thing. Link was always left-handed, specifically because Shigeru Miyamoto, who came up with the Zelda franchise and Mario and Donkey Kong, he's left-handed. So, that was the reason that Link was always left-handed. But I remember the first time they ever had Link be right-handed was for Twilight Princess for the Wii. Because, you know, you took the sword out and you would swing it around. Once Twilight Princess happened, they were like, okay, well, we're going to mirror the whole game. And that way, Link will be right-handed. Most people are right-handed, and they're going to be swinging the Wiimote around. We don't want some sort of confusion where you're swinging with your right hand, and then the avatar on screen is swinging their left hand. Carrot or banana, then? I'll take both at the same time, thank you very much. Mm-hmm. My. Still waiting on the day that someone decides that they're going to gift me a bad dragon. Oh, wait. Anyways. Are there any ruins above us? Oh, there are ruins above us. And I've already reached them, so... Actually, I saw something on social media the other night. Someone still living with their parents... William, do not fucking test us. I won't test you. If you don't buy me one, then I promise I won't end up writing it on a special video for you. Wait, I shouldn't have said that. Because God knows that's what people want to see. What the hell is down here? What the... Where is it? I heard it pop and move. Where did it go? Chat, am I freaking blind? Did you check up your butt? Isn't there a myth that people who are left-handed don't live as long because of the technical stress it puts on their heart or something? I've never heard that before. It doesn't surprise me if there's like an old saying about it. I mean, people used to be superstitious about which side of the bed you got out on. It's just straight up not anywhere. What the fuck even? Lefties are closer to the devil? Oh god, no, there's a sentiment I haven't heard in a long time. You saw it? Okay, you've got my attention. It's on the branches of the tree. The branches of the tree. Okay, so it's on the branches of one of these. Oh my god! Holy crap, that's well hidden. I fucking hate Koroks so much. Alright, cool. So, there we go. There's that. Let us make ourselves a boat. There we go. That's a boat for the ages if I've ever seen one. Look at it, it's magnificent. I'm gonna go ahead and take it down this tunnel here. I may have put one of the fans on backward. There's a problem. Don't worry. I have everything under control. And it's not floating away on me. Oh no, extra happy. You redeemed accent. Oh my god. Oh my. Fuck yeah! Motherfuck. Koroks are the best part of diddle diddle dee. Yeah. Okay, so let's hear your Scottish accent then. All right, you got 5 minutes of Scottish accent coming to you. Just enough for the end of the stream, it would appear. Wait a minute. You have 5 minutes of Scottish accent. And even though I'm wearing a skirt today, you wouldn't be blamed for thinking that I'm wearing a kilt and I'm being a proper Scot. It works. Everything's fine except for the fact that I have absolutely screwed myself over by destroying my boat. It wasn't the way that things were supposed to work out. So my only alternative is to leave. I have to use the warp ability. But you can never take our freedom. I'll take every last bit of freedom that I want. And you can't stop me. Alright, let's look at the situation that we have here. There is actually something above Fort Hutno that I have to get to at some point. To say nothing of the fact that I have to figure out how to get there. There are islands above the peaks. Well above the dueling peaks. I'm a little bit challenged for what I'm supposed to do with myself now. There's another geoglyph down there. Oh, look at this! I found myself a battle talus. They don't know what's about to hit them. Son of a bitch. That's not okay. Let's summon Yunobo. Okay, he's entirely immune to that. It's all under control. Don't worry. You see this? All fixed. We'll have to keep using this one. Son of a bitch. I didn't sign up for any of this. Are they not gonna drop a shingle like shtick for me? There are no shtick weapons around here. What am I gonna do? I have nothing to merge this with. Oh, it's a right cocking pile of bollocks. What's this? No, it's just a bit of amber. This is not what I was looking for. Naturally, the only solution that I have is that I have to transport this across the entirety of the continent until I can find myself a stick to stick it to. Don't go sliding away on me. This is so bloody awkward. How are you doing, Shara? Welcome to the stream. Someone told me to speak as if I was Scottish. For 5 minutes. It's a sticky situation. You're telling me. That's the problem. So very, very sticky. Some of that sticky icky, if you will. Oh, and that's the end of the 5 minutes. If I don't get myself a stick or something to use this on, I'm gonna completely lose it. So my big challenge here is the fact that I can't get hit. Whoopsie. I didn't mean to do that. Except for the part where I absolutely did mean to do it. Oh, oh, perfect. A nice large stick. Alright, it's merged. I'm ready now. I think I just lost it. I think I just lost it. I think I just lost the weapon I made. Just an errant arrow. I just got back from work and I had so much drama. I've had to tackle a thief. Oh my god. Yeah, I lost my fucking weapon. I lost my weapon. Oh my god, this game hates me today. Man. I fucking ate shit. Ugh. Oh. He is now Strife Connery. God. Alright. I had to tackle a thief. It was kind of funny. Sent fruits flying all over. My god. All right. Well, I've kind of been aimless in my exploration and everything. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna return to Lookout Landing. Also, 2 coworkers quit because they didn't feel like working for summer. I will punt them when I see them next time. Man. There's nothing like people like quitting a job just because they don't want to do it anymore. And well, I mean, everybody's entitled to like work what they want to work, you know? but the way that it leaves work left over for the people around you, I would put more on the shoulders of the company if they don't like properly hire out to like if the company doesn't hire out, if they don't like fill the gap by hiring people, because I know that that's actually a thing that's happening in America. They're keeping positions listed to prove that they're looking for people, but they are intentionally not hiring for those positions. It's what's known as like ghost positions. So, and I think that they're doing it for tax purposes. So.
Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, but if they quit before June, we would have had time to find a replacement. They didn't, and now we're struggling. To be honest, they weren't the greatest. They didn't know how to use a stapler and refused to look at me when I explained. God.
Ah.
Alright, cool. I'm all full up. Now let's go ahead and merge these two weapons I got here. And after I'm done with that, I'm gonna have to stop for the day. How to use a stapler? Yeah, that strikes me as particularly bad. You mean like a normal paper stapler or a bigger one? Normal ass stapler. Oh my god. They didn't know how to recharge it. You don't lose anything. You didn't lose anything. So they would look for a new one when theirs was empty. Jesus fucking... Man. So I haven't had to deal with that type of incompetence in a long time. Okay? But... there was someone who worked in an operation in very close proximity to mine that I watched them deal with this level of just idiocy. And it was a combination idiocy and laziness, okay? So the way that it works is that like you'd have to grab a scanner to do this particular job that they were doing, you know, in close proximity to me. And so it's like, okay, grab the scanner, go over to, you know, wherever you're working, and, you know, you use it to scan stuff. What this guy would do is he would not go into the office to grab a scanner off of the charging rack. He would just go to the location where he was supposed to work and stand there and do nothing instead of grabbing a scanner. And then if anybody was working nearby, which was frequently the case, he would just take their scanner the minute that they had to put it down. That's all that he would do. And So this, I don't even know what to say about that guy, right? But then this is where things get fun. This guy got fired, okay? This guy got fired because you know those tin cigarette cases that you can buy that are like spring loaded, like it, you push a button and it flings open and it's got like a little arm on it or something. So he had one of those fancy cigarette cases that you keep in your pocket, and he used it to keep joints in it. Okay. Now, weed is legal here on at least a medical level, but he's bringing these things into work, and he would go out to the smoke area frequently to light up. And he narrowly avoided detection several times over until one time there was we're not talking, because like in regards to the hierarchy for where I work, there's someone who like the first level is like a part-time supervisor. They just show up for the shift and that's it. And then you have like a full-time supervisor who's responsible for coordinating all of those part-timers, the part-time supervisors. And then you have a manager above that. So basically the third step up the hierarchy from the bottom. A manager shows up in the smoke area because like he's like an old Gen Xer or something. He's smoking old school cigarettes or whatever. So he goes out there to smoke his cigarette and he finds the guy token. Just, puffing on a joint. And the way that this went down was that he walked out there, smelled it, turned on his heel, left, got two other supervisors to like really document this fact. And they walked him out of the building and they were like, do not come back. And here's the funny part, okay? The person who was responsible for the supervisor who was the supervisor that this guy reported to signed off on getting rid of him because she hated him that much. But his response as he was walking out the door was the most entertaining part, okay? His response was, "It's for medical purposes. You can't fire me for this." And the the response was, "And it's completely okay to drink, but if you bring it to work, we'll still fire you." So I just, I do not know what to say. And like part of me felt bad for the guy as well because of like the stories I heard about like the home life that he had and everything, so just so much. And it was just like, man, I do not understand how you can be so like, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want and I'm not going to acknowledge that there are consequences to my actions, Like that like there are some situations where I'm like, I've got no sympathy for you, and then there are other situations where I've got sympathy for you, and that's one where I was just like, I can't have sympathy because I don't understand how you make the decision to do what you did, because I don't understand if there was any logic behind it, Like there's another guy at work he doesn't really have a lot of really good work. Like whenever he shows up to work, he works fine and well, but he doesn't have particularly good work ethic. And he's the type of person who cannot, he is concerned with where he's standing at the moment, and he is never looking forward to where he's going to put his foot next, to put it mildly. And for that reason, he doesn't know how to save money. He's always looking for like a reason to not come into work, which, it's like we do occasionally end up overstaffed, and, management will be like, okay, we don't need you. You can go ahead and go home. So, but then like, that comes around within a week's time because he's like, oh, I don't have enough money to like spend on stuff now. And the few times that I spoke with the guy, he was like, No, if I have $20 in my pocket, I am actively trying to figure out how to spend it. You know, there's no such thing as saving money with how this guy thinks, and I'm just like, I don't understand how, man. I just don't understand how you do that, how you live like that. Because I'm over here and I'm like, I'm Mister, you know, I'm Mr. Spreadsheet. I underestimate how much I'm going to make and I overestimate what my bills are to try and make certain that I'm never lacking in money. I should really shut up because I'm making it possible for you guys to redeem more squats. But it's such a strange and bizarre thing, you know? I'm Mr., like preparedness and everything, and then I shouldn't have even brought attention to it because I'm going to regret it now. I'm absolutely going to regret bringing attention to the squat situation. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, we're up to 40 of them. If I have spare money, something hasn't been paid yet. I mean that's a different life experience right there, you know? I mean, I'm lucky. I'm physically fit and gainfully employed. So, um, of course, why does he sound like the type? There are fascinating people in the world. He doesn't bother to get his own equipment. Of course he doesn't share. Oh man. Did he share at least? No, no, the guy who would grab other people's scanners, he wouldn't share anything. I don't understand people like that. Absolutely not. And like I'm really hardcore, like progressive, and it's like no, the workers need to unionize, but at the exact same time, like I've listened to the argument for, more than a decade now. It's like, ugh, lazy union workers, and it's like I'm unionized and I understand the concept of some people really acting in bad faith, relying on the union to be a true lazy worker. Um, there's just all types, all types, and some people I don't think are deserving of the protections that they get, while other people are deserving of the protections that they get. But you can't pick and choose in that scenario. It's kind of broad strokes the way that labor works. So there's this one lady in my section who would go a literal week without clocking in for a shift. It was so annoying. Yeah, yeah. And the unreliability of it is really the biggest problem. Like, if you can predict that someone's not going to be there and you just deal with it, like, you can plan for somebody being not there, okay? If you know that they're not going to be around, that's something that you can rely on. If you know that they're going to be there, that's something you can rely on. You can plan for that stuff. It's the I don't know whether or not they're going to be present or not today type of situation that creates the most trouble for the people around. So, man, oh man, what an experience! All right, chat. I've jawed enough. It's time for me to stop. We've got some squats to do. I think it's 40 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 40. We've got 40 squats. So we're gonna go ahead and get these done, and I'm gonna be stream out after that. Remind me to chain you up and make you watch Aliens at some point, Will, for content, of course. Yes, indeed. Get squatting. Well, I'll do that, and I will say this. Can we remind you to take pictures? Wait. What do you mean? Remind me to take pictures, Quartz Nova. I'd watch that lying. Jeez. Oh my word. Oh my word. Why is the stream buffering on my end? I don't know. It's not happening here. I meant lying when you get chained up. Oh yes. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to buy some really like chain me up on the wall type stuff, and like do a sexy dungeon photo shoot. That's what you guys want to see, right? Nothing like a naked, dirty, and slightly to mildly beat up Strife chained to a wall to really get people's, like, jimmies rustled, you know? Kicking horror flicks. Well, on the horny note, though, chat, you have thoroughly failed to make me, to call my bluff today, which is fine. That's totally fine. All right, let me find this squat music so we can get this done. Very, very active. Ooh, spinny skirt. Cute skirt. Will looks so good in skirts. Oh no, I guess I got here just in time for the end. Glad to see them squats, though. Very appropriate for a Scottish accent. I mean, do you want to see how my thighs look in this thing? You know, one last question before I roll out. Whew. Complete all those squats. Whew. Nobody? Nobody? Nothing? All right, I guess that's a no then. All right, chat, it's been lovely. It's been wonderful. I will see all of you next time. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you at noon U.S. Central on Saturday. Until then, though, you've been a wonderful and lovely audience.